The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, guys. Fellas, very good morning. It is Monday, October 5th. James, good morning. Randy, Sue, Chad, guys, good morning. Hope you guys all had a great weekend. It was a beautiful weekend here in the South. Coming into the session, we had a gap up last night. Mimi, good morning. We had a gap up last evening. We're getting a bit of a pullback now. I'm not sure if we're going to get gap fill. Warren, very good morning. Good morning to you. Guys, if you're here on trial, some of you have, few of you have been here before. Good morning and welcome back. If you are new to the room, good morning and welcome to the room for the week. In a bit, hey Dan, good morning. In a bit, I will kind of go over the room and what it is you guys can expect to see in the room. We'll talk about the robot a little bit. We'll talk about order flow. Dollar index is moving lower again. Consequently, gold is moving up, but I do have a target on gold, up around 14. Unless gold gets above about 21, 22, 23 area, it's not going anywhere but back down. That would be my guess. Currently, Dow futures are up 190. S&P futures up 21. NASDAQ is up 93 off its highs. Still the leader, up about 0.8%. Actually, no, Russell is up 15 points, up a little better than 1%. VIX futures, guys, are down almost 2%, still elevated above 31, almost to a half. VIX cash is up 4.33%. We don't really have anything. Cotty, good morning. Stephen, very good morning. Hubba Hubba, good morning. Chris, same to you. Good morning, fellas. NASDAQ has, let's call it nothing. 8 net buyers. Nothing. NASDAQ rejected a little bit ago off its hourly resistance. If you guys take a look at a 60-minute chart, which I'll show you in a minute, we rejected the hourly. YM, small net sellers, under 400. ES actually has net buyers of about 1,700. Euro is bid. Casey, good morning. Very good morning to you. Euro is bid. Dollar in the lower right-hand corner, you can see, is getting beat again. Crude actually has buyers, 1,750 buyers in the overnight session. ES is into some support right here. We should get a bounce up this 59 area. Gold, 1,900 net sellers. They bought some gold back, but again, I don't think gold is going anywhere. In any event, guys, we're here. I'll quickly show you what the NASDAQ, I've been watching the NASDAQ for the better part of the morning. This is a 15-minute, but if you look at the 60, this is an hourly. Here is your hourly noise. It's basically where the NASDAQ just rejected. Right up here. It is currently sitting on its 20-period moving average on the hourly, but I suspect this is going to break down. 35 buyers. I have support currently on the NASDAQ down around 285. Again, we do have a gap to fill. Whether it gets filled today or not, who knows? Even on the 15, we're now below the 20. We're below the 100 and the 50. So we'll see what we get. I don't care if they go up or down. Guys, let me quickly read the disclaimer. Good morning, Todd. Hey, if you're free today, Todd, after I close the room, maybe about 12 noon, you want to have that conversation? I did see your email, and I meant to call you. Old age is a mother, man. All right, fellas. Here is your government required disclaimer. U.S. government required disclaimer. Futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. There is your government required disclaimer. I doubt we have any news today, fellas. 10 o'clock ISM, non-manufacturing. Okay. We do have a little bit of news, 10 o'clock. Mohammed, good morning. Guys, I did education on Saturday morning, and like a dope, I did not record it. And this is recorded, or is being recorded. And every day for my trials, I will send you guys out a follow-up email, right? Just kind of recapping the session. And I will also include the daily video. Good morning, Magnus. Very good morning to you. And I will include this daily video recap, okay? But for the benefit of those of you that are here, and I guess for those that are not yet logged into the room, that may watch this video later, there's two aspects to the room. My primary focus in the room is the robots, and has been for the better part of a year, since last year, August. So going on, 14, 15 months. So the robot is my primary focus in the room. As trades are setting up to fire, I will show the trades that are getting ready to fire. The screen that you're looking at now is obviously not my robot. These are 15 range charts. These are primarily what I trade, although I do watch a number of different time frames. I'm watching 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute, sometimes hourlies, to look for areas of support and rejection, resistance. And I do that because I also offer, and will continue to offer, order flow trades. So the way that I will preface an order flow trade is, if anyone is interested, NASDAQ is a long here or a short here. If you guys are interested in taking those trades, whether in sim or live, that is your prerogative. I more often than not take my own trades, although I do tend to miss a lot of my own trades because I'm watching charts, but I will give you guys the opportunity to trade, and those trades are generated using order flow, which is what I've traded and taught for years. There's the NASDAQ. If the NASDAQ breaks down the 16.5, we've got small sellers in here, guys. Again, it's pre-market. We are below VWAP. We're below that 34 moving average. Gold support now comes in about 07. We would need a pullback for me to even consider a long. Silver has to get above about gold has to get above about 24. Trump could be coming home from the hospital as early as today. So for my trials on the robot, one of the most common questions I'll get asked or email, and we just broke down below that 16.5. One of the most common questions I'll get from trials is, what is the performance of the robot? And in an effort to try to explain this as clearly as I can, that is a generic question that has virtually no answer. And the reason for that is the robot is traded on multiple time frames, okay, by my choice. You as traders and members in the room can elect to trade the robot on one time frame, anything from, a 1 minute to a daily, or multiple time frames in an effort to generate trades, right? So for instance, if I look at one of my favorite charts, this is the ES on a 15-minute. Over the last 20 trade sessions, and we covered this in education on Saturday, over the last 20 trade sessions, the ES has taken 15 trades with 14 winners. So on the longer the time frame, the fewer the trades. The longer the time frame, the fewer the trades. Conversely, if I were to trade the robot on, let's just say, a 15 range, this may take 15 trades in a day. It's a very small time frame. So in the member area, which everyone has access to, I have placed in the member area some 16, 17 charts, time frames, and whatnot that are viable and have proven over time to be profitable, right? Now, some of that's going to depend on, well, when do I trade them, right? I don't know what happens at 1 o'clock in the afternoon because I don't run the bots generally at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So again, I will show a number of time frames when trades are executed. Anybody short the NASDAQ, guys, on that break of 16? It's a nice trade, fellas. Anybody short? That was an order flow trade. Okay, guys. All right. So I have a target at 95. We should get another 10 handle move out of this. But 95 is about, my apologies, 85, 285, 285. So you might have another 20 handles in this trade, 285. Negative delta is still small, 270. Let's see what else we've got. I'm not really watching the YM. Yeah, we should work down to 289. If we can blow through that area, 285, and work through that, we could come down to that 250 again, which I think would probably give us gap fill. Let me see where the gap is. Yeah, if we can get down to 250, we'll get gap fill. 255 area. That's your gap fill. Gap fill is about 250 to 281, give or take. So NASDAQ on the 15-minute on the robot is looking to short. As well, I have times when we generally turn the robots on. So for instance, 8 a.m. Eastern, I'll turn gold on. Now there's nothing that precludes you from turning it on at 4 a.m. or 5 a.m. or 10 a.m. for that matter, but I generally turn them on about 8 a.m. Crude I will turn on at about 9 a.m. Good morning, Carl. Don, good morning. And as well, indices generally about 9:30. Now again, there's nothing that precludes you or I from turning these bots on now. Bear with me 1 second, guys. I love it when I get emails from new members that tell me they didn't get an access link. Guys, I send it out in the first email. In any event, we're getting a bounce, a little bit of a bounce here in the ES off that 04, or the NASDAQ, I'm sorry, off that 04. I still don't think we're going very far. We could bounce back up to 30, but 16 to 04, 12 handles, it's what, $240 per car? Not a bad trade. So if any of my trials have any questions, please feel free to ask. That goes for my members. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Yeah, they trade actually, Casey. So that's a good question. So Casey is asking if the bots will trade more on a trending day or a range bound day. Range bound day is actually better for us. Actually, what's really good for us is high volatility where they're trading up and down. So the longer time frames, like say a 15-minute. Now, some traders may look at that and say, well, 15 minutes, not a long time frame. But depending on your perspective as to what constitutes a long or a short-term time frame, I can tell you the 15 minutes on average may take one trade a day on average. And they, may tend to have some pullback within, some draw and some pullback and ultimately go to target, right? So the bigger the time frame, the greater probability you have. I'll show you. So the bigger the time frame, the greater probabilities you have of one, profitability, and two, fewer trades, right? Now on a small time frame, you like a 15 range or a 3 minute, you could get 5 trades a day. But when they're range bound, depending on the range, that's when you may want to use smaller time frames. So for instance, the NASDAQ, which is my preferred instrument to trade, if the NASDAQ wants to trade in a 30 handle range, it makes it tough on a bigger time frame because there's just not a lot of movement. And oftentimes the secondary time frames or the secondary trends don't turn, which allows then for us to get trades, right? But a 15 range will, or 1 minute. I don't trade any 1 minutes, but again, a 15 range, if we're range bound, a small time frame still has the move or the latitude to move and get to targets and take some trades. So for instance, this is the NASDAQ, guys, on a 15-minute. Here's a daily time frame, right? This is a daily. And I show this, every week. Let this thing calculate. These moving averages, fellas, that you see on the chart, I've added. They're not part of the robot. All you're looking at is this thicker blue line is a 50-period moving average. The light blue and red on top up here is a 20-period moving average. And then this is 100 on the bottom. So this is a daily time frame. And again, the bigger the time frame, the fewer trades you're going to get. So whenever this thing is done, playing ninja games and calculating, I will show you guys what I'm talking about. This year, the NASDAQ has taken, for the year, on a daily time frame, 3 trades. Now, they've all been big winners, but it's only taken 3 trades. Well, this is annoying. We'll just wait on Ninja, guys. And as I said, the 15-minute on the ES in the last 20 sessions has only taken a total of 15 trades. So that's less than 1 a day. I could have built a chart quicker. Let me do this. Hang on, guys. Bear with me 1 second. Got support at 30, from 25 to 31. Bonds are along. I missed ES, came back into support at that 65. I missed it. It did come back to 65, bounced a couple handles. Yeah, I think we're coming down. I'm waiting, guys. I'm just watching. I've not done any trades. Five minutes into it. So what you've got on the screen here, guys, is a 5-minute MNQ robot. 5 minutes. If we get up through 62, this is going. It's got to get up through 62 to go anywhere. Yeah. I had support. Yeah, I had support between 25 and 31. It didn't get there. Steve, what are you going to do? I still have it as long. There it goes. '67 is a target, guys, on NASDAQ. 67 is a target. If you guys want to take a NASDAQ long, I'd like to see it now pull back to 47, 48. I don't think so. It's going to 67, guys. Order filled somewhere. All right, guys. Our 3-minute NASDAQ high probability has gone long. That's the 3-minute on the high probability with the 14-minute filter. So MNQ is trying to get to first target. We're trading back up into that resistance area. If it gets above 62, it's gone. It'll get targets. 62. We got 650 net buyers now in the session. Anybody grab that 65 long on the NASDAQ? Okay, Gary. I missed it. I mean, here comes the push. So again, guys, for my trials, what you're looking at is a 5-minute robot on MNQ, which is the top chart. And you have a 3-minute on the NQ, which is a higher probability 3-minute robot. Coming into that hourly resistance, about 61, 62. Well, I think it goes through, but we'll see what we get. Right, a little bit higher, right about here. It's through. It's through. Did that hit target? No. Almost. Not quite. 63 quarter. 4 ticks shy of first target on that MNQ. It's pushing that hourly resistance. That's where we're stuck. Right at the 60-minute resistance. ES is pulling back a bit. 65 is still support, maybe quarter. So there's first target off, guys. We're through the hourly on the MNQ. First target is off on the hourly on the MNQ. We've hit my target basically at 67. If we can get a close somewhere up above 68, 69 on a 5-minute basis, we start working to 410. 410. Got about 1,100, almost 1,200 net buyers on the day now in NASDAQ. ES has to get above 72. It starts working to 77. Above 88, ES can go back to 3,400, give or take. So MNQ, guys, has gone break even. First target is off 17 and a half handles. And if you were trading the NASDAQ, the mini, not the micro, on the 5-minute using the same settings, you'd have 17 handles times 2 as well. It's the same settings for the micros and the mini. All right, here we go, guys. 5 seconds. I get a new 15-minute candle. We'll see what we get. There we go. Back to break even. I don't know why this has moved up here. Oh, trail dot. Trailing stop has moved up to 47 to 5 handles. Now you're risking. If we come up through 64, we go again. It's got to come through 64. No, Randy, there's a 3-minute NQ right below it. There we go. We're through 64. We go again. I merely said that is a 5-minute MNQ. But if you were trading the NQ on the 5-minute, it would be the same settings. Here we go. Come on. Got to push this 67, 68 area again. We came through 64. About 1,200 net buyers in the NASDAQ if you guys are long. I did miss a long on the YM. So we're stuck at that 68 area, guys. We basically, no, I forgot to do it, Randy. I will today. And when I say I forgot, I did not have time, guys, this weekend. We had a family party on Saturday and all day. I don't like the stop on the 3-minute NQ where it is. That's the trailing stop. That's going to probably get taken out on any pullback. It's only, what, 6, 7 handles?
Stop, Bill.
Out on the MNQ, came back to entry. First target only on the MNQ. And this is going to probably take it out as well. Again, it did. I don't like the trailing stop. I'll take that off. Probably test VWAP now at 29. Yeah, ES, you've got support here on the ES, and then 64, 63, 60. I think we're going to come down here to VWAP, fellas, 28, 29. I really would like to see 285. Yeah, 28, 29. That's what I see, Steve. If we break back below 42 again, it should come down. Small sellers right now. And it pops back up. It's just chopping around, guys. That's all we're doing here. 28, yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'd like to see this thing squat down below 42. I would sell that 41.50 and try to get that move into the 28 for the long. Current 15-minute. So for those of you guys that are on trial, the reason I'm watch that 41, guys. 41.50 short. 41 quarter. The reason that we're looking at order flow trades is there are no bot trades. The few we've had, I've shown. And this son of a gun may want to go up.
Order canceled.
I canceled the short. You can try a long, small long here, 52, 53. It's going to have to work to get through 56. Come on, Ratbag. What are you going to do? I still like a short of a break of about 43. We're sitting. We're just sitting. Back up to 900 net buyers. ES pulled back into 66. It didn't give me 65. Bounced a stick and a half. I want to see 28, 29 area, which is VWAP. But it took the long instead. If it gets up above this 56, should get to 60 again, 61. On a 15-minute candle, we've got an inside candle. I've turned off the trail guys on the 3-minute, which took me out of the trade for a very small loss. It got to 59, not quite 60. I have nothing on the YM, which who cares? There's 61. If anybody took that 53 long, you got 7 handles in it, 8 handles. Yeah, dollar's getting busted. All right, Andy, good job. Anybody else take the long? Still going. You son of a pup. I really wanted 28, 29. So on the ES, '66 is current support. I'd like to see a pullback to 62. We have ISM at 10 o'clock. I'm marking my charts, guys. Try not to miss another damn trade. Yeah, but I gave it again at 53. Got a lower high here on the small time frame. Again, we have ISM, guys, so I have nothing on YM. I have nothing in gold. Gold is just parked. Dollar index may try to rally off this 93.4 area. If it fails, it's coming. I think gold, the dollar's coming down to 92.50. Bonds are along. For those of you that trade bonds, I've got nothing in currencies because of NQ did not come down to my short level. I was pending. All right, so ES just came down to first area of support. The next area down is 62, then probably 60 quarter half, which is where I would think it's an interesting long with a stop at 57. So NASDAQ keeps, threatening like it's going to sell. Come on down. Don't forget, we have news guys in 2.5 minutes. All right, so YM is tagged VWAP. Let's see what the Russell's doing. And Russell's still well above VWAP. So is NASDAQ. ES just above. I like that 62 if the ES comes back to 62 area. You guys can try a small NASDAQ short with a stop above 68. That's all I have. I got nothing else. Yeah, I'm waiting on news as well. We're stuck at the 67. If I can get a 5-minute candle to close above 70, we start trading to 400. Fed speakers at 10. Which clown speaks at 10? Just waiting on news here, fellas. Looking for 54.6 versus 54.6. Composite at 54.3. My dogs, they're sound asleep. My dogs are sound asleep. Here we go, guys. Expected 54.6. It's a beat. 58.7. It's a beat. It's a beat. There we go. Breaking out. Let me see what we got here, guys. Let me look at something else like Russell or YM. This freaking NASDAQ, guys. Gone. So again, on this 3-minute high probability, I told you I didn't like this trailing stop, which I do not. If I'd have left the stop where it was, we'd have gotten to 29 handles and moving up to 33 handles target number 2. Be that as it may, we're going to 406. We're going to 406. I have nowhere to get in. Nothing I can do here. I'll pull back to 65 in the NASDAQ would be awesome. Maybe even 75 on a small time frame. It came to 78. Dog.
Order submitted.
We're going to 400, fellas. We should go over 400.
Order filled.
The break long or short? Yeah, long.
Order submitted.
Yeah, I just bought a small pullback at 80. It's on a real small time frame, 80. We're pushing serious resistance up here, though. If we break above, again, this could, again, I have a target now at 400, 405. I have a first target about 90, 91. Come on, break again.
Order filled.
All right. Here goes the NASDAQ, guys. First target, 90, 91. There's 90, 91. Hit 91 to the tick. Guys, this should go to 405. Should go to 405. If anybody is in the trade. Net delta is almost 1900 positive. I would not be looking for shorts at this point. YM is a complete and colossal waste of time all the way around. Just a colossal waste of time. I'm looking at it on a 5-minute chart. I'd like to see it come down to 735. Not got that. Let me check Russell, see if there's a trade in the Russell. Russell's pushing max density. Yeah, there was a nice long at 56 that on the 15-minute with buyers. NASDAQ guys should get to 400 to 402, 405. I mean, you guys will notice we're trading in the same range that we traded much of last weekend, 68 to 400. We're not really leaving a range. ES pulled back into 66. It did not pull back further. Bots are quiet, fellas. Bots are very quiet. I mean, we're in a trend day. Russell, I've got nothing. Let me take a look at crude, which is in longs. Crude, if crude can work itself, get a candle close above 39.08. It's at 03 now. I need a candle close. We could trade to 39.45. Coffee probably will trade down to 106 area. I got nothing there. ZB, I think ZB is right now it's fine. Well, I'm not showing the dollar, but I think ZB is going to go longs. Let me see natural gas. I'm trying to find something, guys. Right now we're just straight up. Yeah, gold. There's nothing I can do with gold. Absolutely nothing. If gold gets above 23.6, it will blow. I'm not looking at order flow on ES, Charlie. Do you see an unfinished auction on ES at 65.75? I'm assuming on a 5-minute. Do you see it? Then it's there. Natural gas may give you a small long at 70 up to 85 if anybody trades natural gas, and then, maybe higher. But 70 would be your entry on natural gas. 85 would be your target. There's a small trend line now on NASDAQ. If it rolls down through maybe 85, can pull back a bit, but short of that, we're just straight. It's got to roll below 85 or so. Guys, if gold breaks out above 23.6, it's going to go. I mean, again, the dollar is cratering. Currencies are all bid. NASDAQ is headed to that 1,400 number. Watch gold above 23.6. I don't know that it gets there, but it has gone positive delta. Five and target hit, fellas. Target hit from 53. 45 and 7, 53 handle, and it's still going. Look at this. It's a moonshot. Thank you, Jeff. It's a freaking moonshot. It's over $1,000 a contract, guys. You're welcome, Jacques. Any of my trials have any questions? You're very welcome. Any of my trials have any questions? Easy peasy lemon squeezy, fellas. Nice job. Nice job, Reg. Guys, we have a straight trend day, which is generally not conducive for the bots. I mean, we haven't even really had a pullback. If we get a 5-minute close up here, we're headed to 450. I need a 5-minute close above 6 or 7. We're headed to 450. Anybody still holding NASDAQ? You're welcome, Darwin. Anybody still holding NASDAQ? Okay, James. Of course you are. Nice. If we can get a 5-minute close, and we just did, we should be good to 450. I'd like to see a pullback to 05, 04, which was my target. We have 2,800 net buyers, fellas. 2,800 net buyers. 15-minute NQ. No, got 2 targets, not 3. It's right here. 31.25 handles and 52 handles. Okay, Magnus is still holding. Okay. Guys, it's a hell of a trade. I mean, seriously. She's a peach. Nice trade, Don. Nice job. Very nice job. And that's why that's why, Trump is home again. I have not heard that. What they've said is he should be released today. You'll hear the collective wailing from the liberal left. The insidious bastards that most of them are, hoping that he dies. Hang on one second. This is the area I want to hold now for support. This area, so that we can make the next launch. At 2,700 plus, we should make it up to 440, 445. I would not be looking for shorts. I would be looking for pullback longs at this point. ES is fixing to launch again. Anybody that's holding the ES. Gold is getting a shard of a pullback in here, fellas. But again, it's into heavy resistance in this 20 area. Is the pullback long 05 for NQ? Yeah, that's kind of what I'm seeing, but I'm not taking a trade yet. We got small sellers showing up. Let them show up. That's the area that I really want to hold, is this area in here, right where we're stopped. What I want to see is the move back up through 10. Or let me see if I can get that back. Yeah, 8.5, move back up through 8.5 or 9. It's building a bull flag on a 1 minute. I'm watching it. You got 300 sellers in this 3-minute bar. Let them sell it. I would be, again, leery of shorts at the moment. It held the 05, guys. Mine has not shorted yet, Randy. My 377 is not short, no. It's close. I mean, they bought the negative delta back, but 63 net buyers is not awe-inspiring. There goes your NASDAQ, guys. We're good. We're good. We held that zone, right? We should be good. She's breathing hard, but there's no reason to be short. There's no reason to be short. Just a big move up, consolidated right around what was resistance, now becomes what? Support. 05. Right? Here comes the bust. Let's go. Buyers right back in. Right back in. Come on. Got to break out right here at the high of the day. If anybody is in the ES, you might want to move your stop to 72. Yeah, I think so, Greg. I mean, we're clearly in a, today is clearly a bid. On Friday, you could hear, everybody screaming that we were going to 10,900 and blah, 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 blah. Then we get this huge gap up yesterday. Holding positions over the weekend is not something I like doing. Your long crud, what should the target be? Let me take a look at crude. So we got above that 08. And I have a target at 39. Well, we should get close to 40, 41, but at least close to 45, Andy. Guys, so on this, you're welcome. On this current 15-minute candle, which closes in 7.5 minutes, we are potentially setting up for a break back down. I'm getting a lot of divergence up here at the top. Now, it doesn't mean the buyers can't come in, and if they rip it through this high again, which it looks like they're trying. Here it goes. Yeah, never mind. So much for divergence. That's why I don't trade divergence. Got another small trend line. 2,700 buyers. I really would like to see a pullback. On a 5-minute, we could pull back. We came through that support. So watch, if you're long, watch. Gold broke that 23.6. I was not watching. Wasn't paying any attention to gold. Bum, 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 bum. Nice job, Chad. Yeah. Let me look at gold again. I'll tell you where gold can get up to 29 now and change. All right, we're back below 400 with sellers. she goes. I don't think it's going far. Bots are dead quiet, guys. We're in obvious, we have an obvious trend day. If you guys are interested in trying to find something to trade, the 15 ranges may give you trades. That break of 23.6, John. But the entry was, shoot. We're going higher again. God dang it. This thing does not want to break. Right back up into the highs, guys. Here's our target now. Right up in here, 40. All right, Jacques. See you tomorrow. Very nice day. Nice day. You are very welcome. That's my job. Nice job. So we're going to get a new 15-minute candle here, guys, in under 3 minutes. Net buyers are 2,500, almost 6. ES stop, if anybody is still long ES from my original call at 65. You've only got about 12, 13 handles in the deal. $650 a contract. Your stop should be about 72. 72. Okay, Andy. 72 stop. Crude has gone dormant. All right, NASDAQ, you going to pull back on me? Got lower highs in this sequence. If it comes down below 02, it could come down. New 15-minute candle, guys, in just over a minute. I'm thinking we're going to get a lower high open for sure. And a break of 97 could start a move lower on 15 minutes. Small time frame support is about 01. I think NASDAQ, we could short NASDAQ, but the stop has to be 16. Let's see if we can get a pullback in this.
Order filled.
Yeah, I think it comes down, but now Nope. It just blew up. Come on down, rat dog. It's got to come back through 6. If NASDAQ fails through 6, it's coming down. Maybe 5.5. It'll give you a trade. There, come on, it's trying. It's got to come down through 5.5. It's holding that 5.5 area. There, come on. See it? It's holding 5.5. If it breaks down here, it'll give you a small trade. It's got to break 4, 5.5, and then 4. She doesn't want to break. It's all buyers again, guys. It's got to break through 5. Down below 5. Sitting on this 34 moving average. It's building a wedge in here. This could break either way. Looks like it wants longs. You got your nice. Crude went for it. Well, we're going to follow here would be my guess. We're going to follow here.
Order filled.
We broke out. I don't think you can be shorts, guys. Not yet. I just don't think you can be shorts yet. I think it's going to 450. It's going to 450, fellas, is what I see. Support's back at about 11, maybe 18. You can try to buy 18 to 20. Jeez, it's going to 445, guys. It's going to 445 now. Say goodbye to your little friend. Anybody still holding NASDAQ, you're loving life. Support is now 25.
Order canceled.
I tried to buy 20 on a pullback. No such luck. You just widen the chart, Chris. Widen the chart. Go to the bottom, left click, widen the chart. That's all. Yeah. ES, you can move your stop, fellas, to 77 on the ES. 77.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Let's go 45. Come on.
Order submitted.
All right. NASDAQ, guys, has to get back above 27 to go long or continue this up move. 27. There it is. Right at 27. Come on, get above 27. There we go. We're at 20.
Order filled.
Come on, let's go, NASDAQ.
Order canceled.
There's 28. Let's go, dude. Pop it up. Let's get through 29.30. There we go. Man, we're getting divergence again up here on a small time frame. Come on, pop it. There we go. There we go. Come on, get above 31 and we're good right here. There we go. Get above 31. Damn it. It got to 31. Got to 37.5. We needed 2 ticks more. $3,200 net buyers, guys. I would not be looking for shorts. I would be buying pullbacks.
Order submitted. Order canceled.
Look. Nah. This is what we're dealing with here.
Order submitted.
Won't break down or won't break back down, won't break back up. I needed to get through that little trend line. Guys, we have 2,900 net buyers. 2,930. I'm trying to buy 18 on a pullback. There it is. Nope. Not getting that. Not going to give me 18. $2,870 buyers. May give it to me here.
Order filled.
There's 18. Come on, get up there. Let's go. Forming a bull flag on the 3 minute. Yeah. There we go. Nope. It's trying, guys. We got to get above this trend line. This may waffle around in here for a while. If we get above 31, this thing goes stupid. Yeah, it's just waffling before it breaks out. If it breaks out above that stupid, there it goes. Come on. You got him now. Oh, 31. Come on, let's go. 31. We get above 31, say goodbye. There we go. Come on, dog. We got a long way to gallop. We got resistance right here. So you got small resistance here, and I am long, guys. I am long personally. Here and here. Come on, seriously? Break out. Let's go. You got these clowns. 2,873 buyers. This is so annoying. If it gets above 31, we're going to see the high of the day. Come on. Come on, rat bag. Anybody in NASDAQ still? I'm holding 4, fellas. I'm with you. I'm holding 4. Come on, seriously? Look at this.
Order canceled.
Here we go. Come on. Come on. Here comes the high of the day. We're above 31. Here we go. There we go. Come on. Get above 31 and say goodbye. Come on. Don't be a chump.
Order submitted.
Come on. Come on. Get above 31. You can do it. Joe can do it. Reg, I'm not paying any attention to
Order filled.
gold.
Order filled.
None. I know my bot just took a short. Targets were filled here, guys. I wasn't paying any attention. All targets filled on the 377 tick short. I was paying no attention to gold. Missed you by 2 ticks on what? Your target, Steve? We're not coming down. It's all buyers. Stop. We're over 3,000 buyers. This may pull back, to find buyers down in here, but we're over 3,000 net buyers. We're not coming down. Guys, anybody in the ES? Oh, short to get the long. Where's your long? Anybody in the ES still, guys, you can move your stop to 78. We're getting a little long in the tooth. It's 10:45, another 15 minutes. Nice job, Magnus. And we've got 12 or, yeah, okay. I like that. Don't forget, we have the closing of Europe in 45 minutes. Yeah, I'm with you at 11 half. I like that. And then 99. Boom, 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 boom. Slow day, guys. I mean, it's a trend day. Slow day for the bots. Guys, we've killed it on order flow. If you guys are paying attention to trades that I'm suggesting, we're killing them. You can't not make money. Let me see what this dollar index is doing. Trying to get off its hunches. Crude. I gave you the entry on crude. Anybody that paid attention, and as far as I know, it was one guy at 08. Crude is double topped on a 5-minute at 33. It's a 25 tick trade, guys. It's $250 a contract. Anybody that took it, and as far as I know, okay, 2 guys took it. Okay, nice job. There's a pullback to 12 half. I would be reluctant to be short NASDAQ, at least today. Here we go again. You are a dog, man. If NASDAQ gets up above 23, it's going to try again. Right here, 23. It's about 4 to 6 ticks away from pushing up again, at least into 27. If it doesn't do anything, we'll get them, guys. I mean, we've already beaten them pretty good today. Is there anybody that's not making money? Is there anybody that is not making money? Bots are just ultra quiet today because it's a straight trend day. I'm not trading the small time frame stuff. Now, if I'd have turned the bots on prior, 60, nice job. If I'd have turned the bots on prior to the market open and traded Dean's hours, which are 6 a.m., the bots would be up a staggering amount of money. But everything is long. Silver, gold, indices. There's nothing that's real. I mean, the ES is going to break out again, fellas. Anybody that's in the ES, you can bring your trailing stop now to 80, 81, from 65. Here goes NASDAQ. I said if we get above 23, we should go again. Now we got to get above 31 again. Closing in on 3,100 net buyers. Net buyers. So I don't generally turn my indices on until 9:30, right? Dr. Dean Handley, who has worked with, for those of you guys that are familiar with his Phalanx system, trades different hours than I do. He starts at 6 a.m. with his robots, right? Based on his back testing. So if we were using, or I were using Dr. Handley's, again, there's no right way or wrong. There's no real right time or wrong time to trade the bots other than the obvious dead times to trade the robots, right? 12:30 in the afternoon, midnight. But long story short, were I trading Dean's hours, I would have had this short 7 handles, 18.5 handles, and 32.5 handles. This is on the NASDAQ. And then it took the long here at 918, just ahead of the market, 6, 16, and 28.25 handles. Would have been a great day. But again, I didn't turn them on until 9:30. It was already into the long. As they say, c'est la vie. But monster. That's just but one example. And, and if I show you guys, for instance, silver, this is silver on a Uniranko, different chart. This thing went long at 436. That's an enormous, absolutely enormous, probably triple $1,000 trade. Again, I turn that on at 8 a.m. Nothing I can do. White House press secretary tested positive on Monday. We know that. Let's see here. One of my favorite charts is this ES chart on the 15-minute. And this took a long, yeah, that's last week. It's been in the long since last week. Here's your gap up from last night. And we've never had, we would have had a long today. We would have had a long here, but it was at about 6 o'clock this morning. It is easy to spend other people's money, especially when you don't have to work for it, right? She's just the worst of the worst. Nancy Pelosi may be the biggest scumbag of a human being alive. She's horrific. It's always easy to spend other people's money. In any event, guys, have a blessed day. No, Maxine Waters is just dumb. Maxine Waters is just dumb. Listen, she's so stupid that she has managed to turn utter and complete incompetence and ignorance into a net worth of about $70 million. That's how stupid she is. What does that say about her constituents? Not more morons. Seriously. How about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez? She's been a senator for what, 2 years? She was a bartender before that. Her net worth is more than $5 million. Nancy Pelosi's net worth is more than $26 million. Her husband's is significantly more than that. Significantly. He was a hedge fund guy, I thought. Guys, 45 was my target on NASDAQ. We are about 40 seconds away from losing Europe. And I think the NASDAQ pops. We're 3,200 net buyers, guys. I don't think you want shorts. I mean, I'm saying that, obviously. I do not think that they're going to come in and blow this thing out at this point. They may run it down later this afternoon, but I do have a target at 45. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up for the day. It's been a monster day. For those of you that are here for the week, I want to thank you guys for your time today. I hope you enjoyed the room. Obviously, it takes a little bit of getting used to. If you're here to see we're done with Europe. If you're here to see the robots, there were not many trades today. It was a straight trend day. It probably won't last all week like this, but see you tomorrow, Andy. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern. If anybody has any questions, if you're here for the week or my members, just send me an email or call me or Skype me. Guys, I'll talk to you soon. Todd, I'll give you a holler about noon. I will see you guys in the room tomorrow. Be blessed, fellas.